trivia you've been to a psych ward. You want me to tell you about a minor detention center psych ward?
Yeah.
I was in one for a week once when I was younger. Mm-hmm. Okay, I went to juvenile hall when I was younger. I was a bad kid. I fought every day for the fuck of it. And it finally caught up to me.
Yeah.
Around 15. But when I was locked up, during the time the juvenile halls were overcrowded, so they had to move people around, and my ticket got picked, I guess, I was in this one part. It's like different. In juvenile hall, the system goes like there's different units. Mm-hmm. I was in unit A, which was the intake unit, for like a couple months. And for a week, because the juvenile hall was overcrowded, they moved me to a psych ward right next door.
Is this adult but it's juvenile?
It's juvenile.
Okay.
But in the psych ward, they range from like 12 to like 19, I think.
Oh, that's a big
it was like
gap.
I was there for a week. When they moved me over, I was like, dude, I'm in a fucking mental hospital. There's these motherfuckers like slamming on tables. Mm-hmm. Just, you could tell they're mentally ill. Mm-hmm. There was one time I was going to bed, and when I woke up, I was walking in the hallway, and I look over to my room, the room next to me's window. There's little windows on the doors, and so the staff could see us what we're doing inside our cells. Mm-hmm. And I looked up, and I look over to my next door neighbor's one, and there's shit smeared right all over the fucking glass, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Where the fuck am I? Why am I here?
Yeah.
But it was an experience that made me feel like I'm gonna get my shit together.
So you think that maybe if you didn't see that, you wouldn't.
If I didn't see that, I wouldn't have seen the nasty shit in this world. And being alive and being in this world right now, you see some nasty shit.
Yeah.
But that's your own experience. But to be captured and locked away, and then not have that freedom, and then you see that as a child, and this is your first time seeing it.
And you were 15?
Yeah, I was like 14, 15.
Can you imagine seeing that at 14? That's
it was just
gnarly.
Like, dude, I better do whatever the fuck I need to get out of this joint, dude. But being there for a week, I have other stories, but that's pretty disgusting, right?
Yeah,
that's pretty horrifying.
Yeah.
This is my first time hearing this part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We've been together 15 years. You barely took a layer off of my whole being, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's a sobering experience.
But dude.
But going through that again, like you said, like after seeing that, you're just like,
So I kind of know how you feel there. I'm just like, we gotta get out of there.
We gotta get out
of there, right? It was
luckily I never came across that.
Yeah.
But I came across like people like puking over the medication.
Oh,
like, some of that, like
they're ODing on the meds.
No, not ODing on the meds. The medication made them sick. Feel sick.
Yeah.
They had a bad reaction.
That's ODing.
Yeah. And then so it wasn't. I never had to deal with any poop smearing, but like, I mean, it probably could have gotten that.
That was the only. And then there was a story where I was in juvie in like they call it a recreational camp, and we did forestry stuff, like we rake the highways clean, and we cut trees where they need to be cut, and you're just like a freaking Boy Scout every day. But in the dorms over there's this one guy that came from that unit straight over because he did good enough to become, it was overcrowded, and they needed, when it becomes more overcrowded, they push you out to like if you're a good boy or a good child or teenager or a juvenile, you're able to like get more leniency on your sentence. And when I was up at this camp, this kid from that same unit that I knew these motherfuckers came from, he came to my dorm, and during shower, he shat in the shower.
Oh.
And so once he came out, and they're like, shit in the shower. This whole ordeal. It was so funny. But at the same time, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at people that are like, mentally. But it's like, as a child, you're just like, holy shit. But the place was more lax. I was just like, life's getting good. And then you hear shit like that. And then it made me think like, I still gotta get out of here.
I still gotta get out of here.
Dude.
There's this underlying theme for you, Joseph. It's shit.
Yeah,
literal shit.
There's a lot of shit. Yeah.
Oh God. Oh.
Dude, you see shit everywhere. Seeing shit on the streets of LA.
Oh.
Now that's dirty.
That's dirty.
Dude, in the streets of Santa Ana, dude.
Honestly, I couldn't believe what I was looking at.
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like,
that's art. If you really think about it, you're
No,
like,
but
man, how
you
the hell did
hear-
they get it from there to there to there? You know, you're like, what the fuck?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it's human shit is pretty gross.
Yeah, human shit. It stinks until it dries up.
I don't know. I think for
I
me,
still
like,
think doo-doo is doo-doo, man. It
Doo-doo's
smells
doo-doo.
dry doo-doo, wet doo-doo. It still smells.
Man, Chappelle's under fire.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, dude. For backing up, J.K. Rowling. He's under fire. But you know, people out there,
I feel like when
they have the right. They have the right to be mad.
When you get canceled, you just come, like, you can come back. It's not like,
oh, if you're
exile
rich and you
forever.
get canceled, it's like vacation for the rest of your life. Like you ain't gotta work no more.
Yeah, but I think you get certain like deals taken away from you.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
royalties
Oh, yeah.
and stuff.
The lifestyle's not gonna be the
Yeah.
same for sure.
Yeah.
Lifestyle's not gonna be the same, but it's not your life's not over. Chappelle, he didn't need much anyways, right?
Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah, he didn't.
But
you know.
I think at the end of the day, though, no matter who you are, Chappelle or not, like you want to be accepted.
Yeah.
You want to be accepted.
Like you and me, we're human beings. We should be accepted everywhere.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be any segregation at all.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be any hate. You know, life's about love and like community and freedom.
I always thought segregation like was very unnatural. Like when I saw, I was like, when you hear about it or read about it or see a movie, you're just like, that's fucking weird.
That's fucking
No,
weird.
it was
messed up.
here in Orange County. It was segregated until the mid '90s. I used to get shit in the hood all the time.
I don't think.
I don't think it was like a law though.
Oh no, there was no law.
I was like,
But, you know,
I
on
was
the
like,
streets, I'm
what?
just saying.
Where?
But I'm just saying, like a lot of
Yeah.
racism.
Racism, yeah.
There's a lot of racism.
There's
Yeah,
probably
so-
definitely, yeah. Like,
Well,
Debbie,
especially the rise in it.
did you have any racism when you were younger though? Because I had racism when I was like young.
I mean, the only one that I remember was like, bless her heart, she was like my age, and we were like in kindergarten or whatever, and she's like, "What is ching chong ching ching mean?"
Oh, okay.
Like,
That's pretty
not
innocent.
That, yeah, it's
That's
pretty
pretty innocent.
Yeah. Or
At least she asked you, what does it mean? You know
I
what
was
I mean?
like, I don't know, bitch. I just looked at her like,
How am I supposed
She
to
probably
know?
saw from like 1990s white media. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, well, dude,
yeah,
you shouldn't. You shouldn't act like that.
yeah. She.
But I mean, like, but that was just once.
That was the one.
I just get it
major
from
thing.
the Latins all the time.
Uh,
In
It's
my
so funny
neighborhood,
because you would think the Latins and the Asian people get along.
no, we do
more.
get along. We do get along, but people be stupid. People
yeah,
be stupid.
Yeah, still, yeah.
Yeah.
What was like I mean, can you give me an example? Like, what they say to you? And
No, there's like shit like when I was younger. In my neighborhood, it was very like it was a small apartment complex with a sandbox in the middle. You know. Growing up, I was fortunate, but the sandbox was dirty. It had thorns and shit in it. If you go without no sandals, you can get pricked. You know.
oh,
By glass or something. And there's my
That sounds like a
sandbox had.
with
My
like
sandbox for
needles.
sure at nighttime there was crackheads, there was
Oh, there you
heroin
go.
addicts, there was
There you go.
we had syringes laying around. I found a freaking sawed off shotgun in a tree trunk's freaking like little
Crack.
it was like a tree trunk. At the bottom of that tree trunk there was the tree trunk like extended like a triangular. And then there was a hole dug right at that triangle, and it goes in, and it was weird, but there was a sawed-off shotgun inside as a child.
that
There was no bullets in it. But I was like,
murder
damn, this motherfucker. I live in a cool ass place, but it
Cool
wasn't
ass
cool.
place?
As a kid, you like I see this in the movies.
oh wow.
But
Wow, so positive. So positive.
I brought it home. My pops.
You brought it
I
home.
brought it home. I brought it home.
Holy cow.
My pops got. I don't know what I think he disposed of it somehow. But when he's an immigrant, he didn't want to get caught up with
yeah,
some fucking
yeah.
shotgun.
That's scary.
You know, it's like
That's a scary realization. I didn't really think about that until now.
Yeah.
And then also, I didn't realize that about like, hey, what if you were of different, you know, different sex and different height and different background? Like, you would have definitely been gunned down.
Yeah, gunned down.
The terror.
Just anything. Like, it would have been more violent for sure.
Yeah.
I think,
yeah, I
take
used to
that.
get
And
like,
you're lucky.
well-
You're lucky for getting out alive in
yeah,
this situation.
but to get back on
like,
the subject,
these-
there used to be some Latin like gangsters. They were like for sure gangsters, and they, you know, some of them didn't like to other kinds of except for their race because their community and their thinking was right. And we're in America and everything,
They
but
probably-
in these neighborhoods, in these low income neighborhoods, you get fucking crazy shit going on, you know.
Oh, I can't
And I used to
imagine.
get guys saying "pinche chino" all the time, you know, when I was a child. I was
does that
only maybe I was like fucking like 7, like fucking Chinese.
Oh, okay.
I'm Vietnamese.
Yeah.
First, you don't even know what nationality, you know,
Yeah,
what fucking
first of
Asian
all,
I am.
First of all,
Yeah, let me
I'm
correct you.
Vietnamese.
I'm half Chinese, but I didn't know that until I was like fucking
Okay.
13. Well,
all right,
wait,
so they're half right.
until I was
They were
like
half right.
16.
They were half right.
I didn't know until I was 16. They were half right. Yeah, that's hilarious. But yeah, I used to get shit like that all the time.
That's crazy. And I thought bullies around my area was like bad enough.